she started getting less cool because she kept asking, "What are you doing exactly?" And I kept saying, "I'm not sure. I think I'm going to Florida." So I'm in Cape Cod this weekend. I didn't know I was going to be in Cape Cod. I do this thing where if people reach out to me on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook and say, "Hey, you want to do this?" My answer is always yes. More times than not, it works itself out. Sometimes not so much. I didn't know I was going to Cape Cod until like 2 days ago. He asked months ago. I said, "Let's do it." I thought it was in Florida. It was not in Florida. Then I saw the ticket was taking me to Boston. I said, "Okay, Boston sounds great." Flew up to Boston. My wife's real cool with all this. She started getting less cool because she kept asking, "What are you doing exactly?" And I kept saying, "I'm not sure. I think I'm going to Florida." I said, "Okay, I'm not going to Florida. I'm going to Boston." I said, "Oh, okay." Well, she sent me a whole list of stuff to do to Boston. She said, "Hey, that's where the Declaration of Independence and there's a Freedom Trail and there's this and that." And she gave me a list of stuff I was supposed to do while I was here. I landed, I got in the car of the guy who set everything up, Andrew, thank you for all this, and then we drove to Cape Cod, 2-hour car ride south of Boston. Then I told my wife, I said, "Hey, I'm not going to Boston anymore, I'm going to Cape Cod." And she's like, "Sam, you have to tell me where you are. They could be taking you to Russia right now and you'd have no idea." I said, okay. So I found out where I am. So what I'm doing is a hard sparring match tonight, so a fight tonight. And then tomorrow is the UFO wrestling. I'm making my professional wrestling debut tomorrow night, Saturday night. You can watch on Facebook. Their Instagram feed will have links and all that. UFO wrestling. And that'll have my fight tonight and my wrestling debut tomorrow. So I told you, Jake Paul and Logan Paul, I'm coming for you. Tonight I'm boxing, tomorrow I'm wrestling. Then by this time next year, I'll have beaten you both. I promise it. So back to how this all happened. Reached out to me on TikTok. He saw my TikTok page, reached out to me, said, "Hey, Sam, you want to come and do this?" And I said, "Let's go, let's do it." And now I get a lot of requests like that, and I say yes to all of them. Most of them never pan out. He kept following up. He said, "Okay, well, what's your, social security number? What's your credit card number? What's your this or that?" So I've given him all my numbers. And he said, "Okay, cool. Well, here's a plane flight out to Boston, and we'll pick you up, and it'll be a good weekend." I said, "Okay." Now, I hadn't heard back from him until like last week. Last week, he said, "Hey, we're still good." I said, "Yeah, we're still in. Let's do it." It's still in the back of my head. It's not going to happen. Something's going to come up. It's going to change something although he did buy the ticket already. And then, lo and behold, it happened. It came. He said, "All right, get on the plane. We'll pick you up." I said, "All right." I landed, started talking to them. Super nice guys. Very, very great. Family men. They've got their families out here. They're putting on their UFO wrestling and hard sparring fight tonight in Cape Cod. By the way, I'm at the Emerald Village here in Cape Cod. So if any of you want to come out and watch, it's going to be a ton of fun. So we get in the car and we start driving. Like an hour and a half into it, I said, "Where are we going?" And they said, "Well, we're going to Cape Cod. That's where it's at." "Oh, I thought it was in Boston." I said, Nope, it's in Cape Cod." I said, "Oh, okay, sounds great." And I have done stuff like that so many times. I literally ended up in Russia one time because of a situation like similar to this. Like, "Hey, you want to fight?" I said, "Sure." "You want to fight in Russia?" "Yeah, okay." And then I ended up in Russia. I said yes, not expecting it to pan out. But now we were in here. We had dinner last night. I went and saw The Flash. Awesome movie, by the way. And I've been kicking it. Playing my Zelda this morning. Just getting ready for my hard sparring match tonight. And I asked him, say, "Hey, how hard is sparring?" He's like, "Listen, we wanted to do fights, but the Massachusetts Commission said you can't do fights without a lot of different steps." He said, "Okay, we won't do that, but we'll do hard sparring." So we're going in tonight. Boxing gloves on. I'm still not sure who I'm fighting. And I might be fighting more than once. I said, "Listen, if it's just sparring, I'll spar whoever." I mean, anytime I spar at the gym, it's, I'll spar for an hour and a half. I'll just fight guy after guy after guy. We're doing 2 3-minute rounds, apparently. And we'll see who comes. Apparently, the show was going to be 2 nights of wrestling. A while back, the first night, Friday night, bailed on wrestling. The wrestling didn't happen, couldn't turn up. So they said, "All right, let's put together a fight card." So, all right, we've got the venue. Said, "We'll put together a fight card." And that's when he reached out to me. So tonight I get hard sparring. Tomorrow night, UFC or UFO wrestling. I'm making my debut. So tune in, guys. Have a good time with it. I'm not sure where I'm going to. If you haven't heard from me at any time soon, I'm in Cape Cod. I'm at the Emerald Village. The Emerald Village Irish Pub and Eatery. It's really kind of a cool hotel. It's right on, there's a golf course and all sorts of stuff. I need to learn golf. I haven't yet. But yeah, tune in tonight. UFO wrestling. Find it on Facebook, find it on Instagram. It'll give you the links on how to tune in and watch. And I'm not sure what to expect. I think I might be sparring 4 or 5 men tonight. But anyways, thanks for watching. Tune in. I'll let you know how it goes, whether you watch or not. And have a good one, guys.